So we're prepared to invest 50,000 to replace that person. So our investment factor here is going to be 2, using the formula for the investment factor that we saw earlier. We've also got some other parameters here. We've got an anticipated production quantity per shift of 10,000. We've got 62 parts in our assembly, and we've made some estimate of how much change we're likely to have in this particular design. So that's our strategy for this particular business. You need to try and complete this for your group. Yeah? We expect to see this kind of table in the report of the person who's looking at this particular aspect of it. And it has to be decided by the complete group. So we look up our Boudreau-Dewars chart, we go through our various considerations, find our investment factor, find our production quantity, and we can see that at the bottom here, this is where we converge in this particular case at MM. So this is telling us that with that investment factor, with that particular product, with the quantity we're producing, we're going to have to manually assemble this particular product. Now that might not have been your initial thoughts when you first saw this particular product. You might be thinking, oh, that's complicated, maybe we should automatically assemble this. But what I'm trying to get across to you here is that we need to have a strategy. We need to know what our business strategy is going to be. We need to know what our business is going to try and achieve and what the market is going to try and do before we can make that decision. And it's dangerous to make that decision otherwise. Yeah? You need to think about what your business wants to do, how the market is likely to develop, and you've got to make the best judgment you can to try and meet that demand. So that's why we need this company-specific data. And it helps us then to choose and to target what we're going to do here. But of course, once we've chosen that, we've got to look at our design and say, how can we make it better? How can we refine it and optimize it for that particular approach? And this is one attempt to try and do that. So the designers have said, okay, we're going to try and manually assemble this. How can we make it, optimize it so that it can be done in that way? So as you can see here that they've combined some components, and it might be that that component there, which is a combination of more than one of the previous parts, might be a bit more expensive to make and manufacture, but it might save a lot of time and a lot of effort and make things a lot easier to manually assemble. Yeah? So you see the approach that you've got to take here. So you've got to think about how we get the right optimized components for our assembly and also our manufacture. And the Boudreau-Dewars approach tries to drive you in that direction. It's trying to make you improve the design efficiency of your product to get it the best you